is an auspicious day in the history of publication of Indian social science research, because today is the press corner of the 49th International Kolkata Book Fair. Two epoch-making books, one in Bengali named Bikashita Bharater model, and the other entitled India's Development Policy from Pre-Independence to Post-Independence, are going to be formally released by Professor Mandal, a renowned professor of political science, Diamond Harbour University, and Professor International Relations, Jadavpur University. In the work presence of many luminary dignitaries sitting on the dais as well as in the audience, including Professor Jadavpur University, Professor Anil Kumar Vishal, Bharater University, Professor Somojit Patron, University, Professor Bikashita, Kaji Nazrul University, Professor Abhishek Karmakar, Golsi College, Professor Somojit Patron, University, and some other very important guests who all are great persons who all deserve to sit on these dais, but due to some maybe formalities or some other reasons, I cannot tell the names of all the people, but I welcome all of you. I also welcome the respected friends of various electronic and print medium for kindly attending the book release program. It is not feasible to cite the names of all the guests. However, I express my gratitude to all the honorable guests present here. I welcome you all to this book release function. Also, I take the opportunity to congratulate you for taking your valuable time to participate and glorify the occasion. Let us come to the main discussion about the book. Also, let me clarify the contents of the book. The first book, Bikashita Bharater model, is a translated and revised form of my earlier two books. Number one, How Can India Become a Superpower by 2047, a vision, and the other book, Bikashita Bharater, Challenges and Solutions, that was published in 2025. This book, this Bengali book, Bikashita Bharater model, is the translated and revised version of the earlier two books. And the present book, India's Development Policy from Pre-Independence to Post-Independence, is also a unique and extraordinary book which has been divided into 10 logically consistent chapters, which can broadly be categorized into 4 sections, such as pre-independence period, number 2, second section I can say independence period, number 2, India's development policies, number 4, strategies for achieving the vision of Bikashita Bharat, that is the developed India, delineates a diverse and distinct blueprint for turning contemporary India's $1.13 trillion economy into a $30 trillion economy when India will celebrate its 100th year of independence by 2047. Here, I have described 41 tasks, duties, and strategies for all the stakeholders. Although the tasks are not easy to achieve, however, they are not impossible or unattainable. It is admitted that many challenges still exist and many more are ahead of us. Those challenges have been identified and clubbed together to a total of 25 challenges, including socio, psychological, economical, political, and policy related, with a view to plugging the loopholes through concrete policy recommendations. Therefore, the concluding part extends 31 policy prescriptions for realizing the Bikashita Bharat by 2047. The policy recommendations have been extended to different stakeholders with a special emphasis on the students and youth of India, entrepreneurs, bureaucrats, different political parties and government and the professionals. These Herculean tasks can never be possible to achieve by the government or the central government alone. It requires the wholehearted cooperation and participation of all the able-bodied people of India. However, special focus has been given, I told you, on the youth and the students of our country, because they are the forerunner of the country, because they are full of vigor and vitality. They can take our country ahead of what India desires to achieve. So some strategies and tasks that I have recommended students should be trained to think out of the box. Number two, a target-oriented development plan is necessary. More funds to be allocated in research and development. Strong competition is required among Indian industries. Various innovative ideas should come from different stakeholders. Hooliganism of local leaders with industrialists must be dealt with sternness. And then I would say public-private partnership is sine qua non. Number of MSMEs are to be increased. Defense exports are to be increased. Drone manufacturing and exports then expedite. Nuclear power, electronic and information technology produce more clean energy. FDI to be increased and respect pluralism and then control corruption. ED and CBI. Their performance should also be reviewed by the government of India. As well as technology know-how is to be popularized among the youth or young people, then India needs to balance between the manufacturing and the service industries. Then students must be prepared to cope with future challenges. Next, these are the mainly, or there are many other recommendations or policy prescriptions that are provided to the government of India and for all the stakeholders of India, so that they can follow. And I have not only told the policies, I have told how India can achieve those policies, how India can achieve those policies. Those things, this is the uniqueness of that book. Okay, the significance of the book, I should say, I have already said that the books are very significant in contemporary India because of the following reasons. Number one, probably this is the only book so far written by any social or political scientist in India that deals with Oriental spirituality and philosophy and Western technology. Unlike Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and Y.S. Rajan's book, India 2020, A Vision for the New Millennium 1998, and Swami Vivekananda's His Call to the Nation, and Swami Lokesharanandaji's Upanishad. This book does not only deal with only spirituality or mere scientific development, rather it also just talks about Western technology, economic growth, human development with environmental protection. So this book discusses India's ancient glory and richness, the invasion of greedy European merchants and ultimately taking over the India's political power. The present time, India's development policy from pre-independence to post-independence examines the best policies and strategies adopted by the developed world. India's national policy and foreign policy from Nehru to Modi have been discussed extensively. India's relations with major powers such as the USA, UK, Russia, France, Japan, Germany, and our neighboring countries such as Bangladesh and Pakistan have also been elaborately produced. A complete chapter has been written to discuss the strategies for turning India from a medium human development country to a high human development country. It also traces out the existing challenges that hinder India's desired vision of a $30 trillion economy. Finally, some concrete policy prescriptions have been given to all the stakeholders to realize the Vision 2047. This is the only book that examines vision of Vikashita Bharat, highlights the challenges and ultimately provides scientific policies for attaining the goals of Vikashita Bharat. This book not only shows a dream to the youth and students, rather it shows the ways and methods to the readers on how to achieve the goal. This volume will surely be useful for all students, all youth, parents, and all the guardians. I am not going into detail. Finally, I would like to point out here that there are references at the end of every chapter. Besides, at the end of the book, in English book, a strong bibliography of 18 pages has been included, followed by an elaborate index of 17 pages. Lastly, I must confess that my friend Nidal এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে আছে, আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করছি নিডলকে এই যে বই দুটো তার পিছনে নিডল ও আমাকে বলেছিল কেশব এমন কিছু কর, এমন কিছু লেখ যেটা আজ পর্যন্ত মানে এমন কি আছে যেটা আজ পর্যন্ত কেউ করেনি। ও বললো লেখ না, সবাই তো ওরকম করেই লেখে, পুরোনো জিনিস থেকে নিয়েই লেখে, তুই লেখ। So all the credit goes to him and my son, আমার ছেলেও আমাকে ইন্সপায়ার করেছিল। আমি বলবো নিডলের জন্য নিডল, তারপর নিডল, I thank you নিডল, thank you. I am requesting নিডল উঠে দাঁড়া। আর আমার বন্ধু শ্যামা ওখানে ডান দিকে আজকের হচ্ছে ও আমাকে বলেছিল যে যেটা বাংলায় রে, ও আমাকে বলেছিল বাংলায় রে। তো বাংলায় আমি নর্মালি লিখি, আজ পর্যন্ত যে 18টা বই বেরিয়েছে আমার, সবগুলি ইংরেজিতে। সো আই salute to both of you. Thank you. So আমি বলবো আর বলবো also I would like to express my gratitude to Professor Debashish Nandi, যে ওই বাড়ি থেকে অনিল বাবুর পাশে রয়েছে, বাড়িটা থেকে এবাসে Professor Debashish Nandi for extending all kinds of support for shaping this program in this manner. Debashish Babu, excellent teacher, excellent professor of Kaji Nazrul University. ওকে ইন্ডিয়াতে পাওয়াই যায় না, আজকে এখানে তো কালকে ওখানে, এরকম সারা পৃথিবী ঘুরে বেড়ায়, সারা পৃথিবীতে লেকচার দিয়ে বেড়ায়, আর্টিকেল প্রকাশ করে, লেখালেখি করে, বই লেখে, একসাথে 25টা বইয়ের কন্ট্রাক্ট পেয়েছে, এবং সেটাও ভারতবর্ষের বিখ্যাত পাবলিশারের কাছ থেকে। So I congratulate Professor Debashish Nandi. Thank you. আমি সকলকেই ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। অভিষেক বাবু সম্প্রতি একটা খুব ভালো প্রোগ্রাম করলো, ওনার ওখানে 6th ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কনফারেন্স করলো, সেখানে পৃথিবীর দেশ বিদেশের বিভিন্ন ব্যক্তিত্বরা এসেছিল। প্রফেসর রাজকুমার কোঠারি, ওনার সম্পর্কে ওনার পরিচয় দেওয়ার কিছু নেই, উনি পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সের রাষ্ট্রবিজ্ঞানের আমাদের ভারতবর্ষে যেমন কেউ নেই যে প্রফেসর রাজকুমার কোঠারিকে চেনে না। ঈশানী নস্কর, প্রফেসর ঈশানী নস্কর যাদবপুর বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের ইন্টারন্যাশনাল রিলেশনের অধ্যাপিকা, অত্যন্ত গুণী মানুষ, এবং ওনার লেখা, ওনার কাজকর্ম সারা পৃথিবীতে ব্যক্তিত্ব। ওইখানে অনিল বাবু আছে বর্ধমান বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের প্রফেসর, উনি অনেক গুণী মানুষ, উনি সবার সিমলা ইনস্টিটিউট অফ অ্যাডভান্স স্টাডিজের ওখানে উনি ফেলো না, ওটা কি বলে অনিল বাবু, অ্যাসোসিয়েট বলে, অ্যাসোসিয়েট। তারপরে সৌম্যজিৎ পাত্র, উনি শিলতালু বিশ্ব ইউনিভার্সিটির প্রফেসর। সব বিখ্যাত ব্যক্তিরা আপনারা, ওনারা যেমন আপনারাও যেমন যারা এসেছেন, সকলকে আমি আমার ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। তার সাথে আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাবো মিস্টার অশোক মান্না পাবলিকেশনে। অশোক দাদা একটু হাত তুলুন প্লিজ। অশোক মান্না, উনি আমার বাংলা বইটা করেছে, আজকালকার দিনে কি কষ্টে করা, সত্যি মানে এটা থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ দাদা, থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ। আমার আরেকটা বই করেছে এভিডেন্স প্রেস, কোথায় গেল অঞ্জন বাবু, থ্যাংক ইউ বইটা পড়ার জন্য। আর আলটিমেটলি ফাইনালি আই কংগ্রাচুলেট মাই ওয়াইফ প্রেমা। বাবু তুলে দাও দেখিয়ে। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ মাই ওয়াইফ অ্যান্ড মাই সান অর্কো, ও ইয়ে করছে, ভিডিও করছে। মাই ডটার কাম রশনি, she's taking preparation, she's busy at home, that's why she couldn't come. Baba will miss it. Okay, so thank you. I would like to conclude here. Thank you very much for extending your years. Okay, and let us start the program. I would request Professor Mukhjidas to conduct the program. She is the professor of Mass Communication and Journalism, Future Institute of Engineering and Management. Ma'am, please. Thank you very much.